Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shannon Ashley here, and today's video is all about how to choose the perfect foundation. I remember when I first started wearing makeup, I was so confused. I thought that I always had to buy higher end products because at the time, I thought those were the only products that looked good on my skin. Now that I've ventured more into makeup, especially foundation, you guys have seen tons of foundation videos on my channel. I've learned that finding the perfect foundation is more about knowing your skin type rather than just purchasing a high-end product. Today I'm partnering with Beautysphere to show you guys how to choose the perfect foundation. Thank you so much Beautysphere for sending over these 3 LA Girl foundations. I'm super excited to show you guys. Not only have I tried these multiple times, but I love LA Girl because they're super affordable and they have tons of colors, especially for women of color like myself. Also, you guys, Beautysphere is so awesome that they're giving you guys the chance to purchase 3 foundations for the price of 1. After you guys watch this video, you guys will learn more, but they're literally gonna allow you guys to purchase 3 foundations for the price of 1, just so you too can learn how to find your perfect foundation. More info will be explained at the end of the video, so just stay tuned, but let's go ahead and get started. All right, but before we get started, guys, I have all 3 foundations here. 2 of them are from the LA Girl Pro Matte line, and these are in the color Nutmeg and Cappuccino, and then the other one, kind of dirty, is from the LA Girl Pro Coverage line in the color Coffee. Now, like I said before, you guys, I've tried all these foundations multiple times, so I am a fan of them. Personally, I've wanted to know how they look against each other, so we're gonna start off by comparing the Nutmeg versus the Cappuccino, and then at the end we'll compare the best looking one of these against the Pro Coverage. The difference between you guys is their finish. So these are for a matte coverage and these are for a dewy coverage. This one is actually on my face right now just because it's the last one I tried when I was demonstrating the foundations. But let me give you guys a little bit of background on how I choose a perfect foundation. So like I said before, I used to just think it was about, you know, buying MAC basically. Now that I know my skin type, I've learned more to focus more on how my skin naturally is rather than just buying, you know, the best product out there. And when I first started watching YouTube, you guys, this was really kind of like hard for me to get through my head because, you know, whatever my favorite YouTuber recommended, I just would go and buy that product, not really, you know, considering my skin type. Now, how I finally figured out what foundation was perfect for me was asking myself, what kind of skin type do I have? Now, to figure this out, I just asked myself 2 questions. How does my skin look when I first wake up? And how does it look at the end of the day, whether I have makeup on or not? So for me, the answer to both of those questions is oily. I have extremely oily skin, so I need a very matte makeup. I love this, you know, radiant, dewy look, but at the end of the day, if I don't powder and put like a ton of finishing spray off, this stuff will be like flying off my face. And that's just, you know, how my skin is. You know, in the past, I would have went out and just purchased this foundation. This would be the only foundation I would ever purchase, and I'd be like, oh, you know, this YouTuber said to buy it, so it has to be great, but I wouldn't even consider my skin type. Now, after a couple of years of playing around with different foundations and kind of just looking at my skin and observing like my skin after trying different foundations, I know that I need a matte foundation to keep this oil at bay. What you guys are seeing right now is the Nutmeg versus the Cappuccino. Honestly, you guys, I thought before that the Nutmeg would be my color, but you know, now after seeing them side by side, I think the Cappuccino is definitely my color. It does kind of dull me out a little bit, but I think it just matches my natural skin tone. Not calling my natural skin tone dull, but just matches my skin tone more. I think, you know, eventually I'll probably start mixing these 2 together just to give myself that perfect pop of color, but right now I'm gonna have to go with the Cappuccino. So this is how they look side by side at the end, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm wrong and if I should be doing the Nutmeg over the Cappuccino. Of course, like I said before, I think LA Girl is the perfect foundation to start off with when you're trying to, you know, first get into makeup and figure out what you know, works best for your skin, just because they have so many colors for you to choose from. So you'll be able to truly find like that perfect color and then that perfect foundation for your skin type. Okay, so now that we've seen both of the Pro Matte colors, let's just show you guys the difference between the Pro Matte and the Pro Coverage. Again, Pro Coverage is more of a dewy foundation. How do I know, or how will you guys know? Looking for words such as dewy. This one says illuminating, What other words do they say on here? Medium, full coverage, flawless looking face. I think illuminating just gives it away that this is going to be a dewy foundation. As you guys can see going on my face, it just looks so like radiant, of course, and it looks like it's so full of like color and perfect, and it is, especially, you know, compared against the Pro Matte. The Pro Matte looks really dull, but I know that after applying my concealer and my finishing powder and spray and, you know, blush, I can really bring that dullness to life. But just from trial and error and experience, I know that radiant or dewy foundations don't always just work best for my skin, just because they are super oily at the end of the day. Like, I kid you guys not, I go to work, I work a 9 to 5, I sit at a desk all day, and when I wear dewy foundations, like foundations that, you know, have no matte coverage at all, like the end of the day I look like I just ran a mile when I was literally just sitting at my desk. Crazy, right? So I know you guys, I'm probably gonna get a lot of comments in the bottom saying like pro coverage, do the pro coverage, but guys, just know, like, I know my skin type, and I know that dewy just doesn't look good on me at the end of the day. You know, makeup always goes on so perfect, but you got to consider how you're gonna look at the end of the day. So that is a huge thing, and one thing I do want to implement more into the new year is that I want to show you guys more wear tests, just because, you know, YouTube always looks good. We got the lighting, we got the perfect lens and stuff, but you guys want to know how it looks at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, if you don't know your skin type, you're gonna have trouble finding the perfect foundation. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in today, and thank you so much Beautysphere for sponsoring this video. I'm going to leave my coupon code below for you guys to purchase 3 foundations for the price of 1. So when you guys are going in to purchase your foundations, think about how your skin type is at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day. If you have dry skin, you're probably going to want to do a dewy foundation. If you have combo skin, you'll probably want to do like a dewy and a matte foundation and mix them together. And then if you have oily skin, stay away from those dewy foundations and use a matte one. In the description box below, there will be the coupon code for how you can get 3 foundations for the price of 1. You guys take advantage of this deal, especially if you are new to makeup and trying to figure out, you know, how to, you know, find the right foundation. This is such a good deal to get your perfect foundation, especially to start the new year so your skin is popping and all that. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited that you tuned in today. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And you guys, really let me know which one you guys think let me know which one you think is the best foundation in the comment box below. I read all of your comments. I usually heart them or write back to them. So if you let me know your opinion, I will respond. I've also left all of Beautysphere's handles down below, and my handles to all my social media as well. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.